Let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So North Texas's offense comes on the field first today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And there's the handoff. That's good for a first down near the 40.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Ferguson. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Second down after that previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Hawkins. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game. A chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the left side. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
So 2 big plays in the row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Running a quarterback sneak here. Touchdown, Mean Green, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Alabama's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Second down play coming up. A play action looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
And it's North Texas on top so far, Kirk. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking right, this one caught. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. They'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Returner decides to field it. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Throws to the tight end. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. The back's got it. Fighting off the defender. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
It's a dart to the left side. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. In the shotgun, handoff inside. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Receiver in motion now. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. The pass is intercepted. Powering through the defender. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Catch made on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Looks right for a quick completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Gives it to the back. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown. Tied. Add 6 more points to the total. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. North Texas's offense is back out there now. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking deep to the right side. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Took contact on the throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. They get the second half started with their running play. A change of direction. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback still with the football. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
On first down, it's play action. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are. Anymore with Alabama, you just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Throwing off play action. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that is a costly flag. The defensive pass interference wipes out the pick and moves the offense forward. Offense has got this drive going now. A killer penalty to extend it. A fresh set of downs now. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
He's going to hand this off. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And they will trot out the field goal team here. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit him for a big one.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Snags a quick throw. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Can he make it to the marker? Gets the first and still running. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Fires quickly to the left. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. He's out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally, a spark of life from this offense.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green.
I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Second down, they're going to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down coming.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Extending the play now. Inside the 45. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlocked, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Heading to the fourth quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? To start the quarter, offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed to the running back. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just been 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And with that, they retake the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
They look to throw it here on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. And the wideout goes in motion. Try to pick up the third and short through the air. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. First and goal, handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. Well, he had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
24, North Texas, 14.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. North Texas's offense is back out there now. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Ferguson. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass caught. Second down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Ferguson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. Looking to throw yet again. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for a late deep shot. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a 1st down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Takes a shot at the end zone. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He knocks it through with confidence. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Grinding away with their running game. They bring him down right at the 20. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. QB decides to keep it here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but that 1st down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. Running back here on a direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the offense will just take a knee.